Oh man, cool song. You hear this walk-up music? Aoshishiti is on his way down to the JCK cage. He has Ayumuga, of course, the former JCK flyweight champion in his corner. Also making his JCK debut here tonight. He's trying to make good on his debut, and just like his Liangshan compatriot Mahar Shah in the last fight, trying to come away with a victory, he is also of the E ethnicity. And like I've said, ladies and gentlemen, so many good fighters over the years have emerged from that region of China, that region of Sichuan. There's just something about the E people that are just super tough. They have incredible heart and durability. A lot of great wrestlers from that region. So Aoshishiti is 20 years old. This is a fight in the bantamweight division. He's coming in great shape, very lean. He's fairly tall for the weight class, 175 centimeters. Obviously, he's got great training partners. You know, the former champion is in his corner. And he comes from a wrestling background. Not surprised to hear that, you know, given the guys that he trains with. You know, a lot of great wrestlers in that team with Ayumuga. And looking to make an impression here.
The most interesting thing about this team is, you know, they're training under Ayumuga. You watch Ayumuga, he's got a ton of fights. But he himself, his game, you know, he's developed some, you know, he's got some striking and boxing. Not really developed too much of a grappling game, even though he's a wrestler. I mean, like a submission thread game, whatever. But his students, they all fight differently. You know, Ayumuga, Buhokubu, like these guys are all training under one coach. But you can't. It's rare you find a team that has such a diverse style in their athletes. And I'm very curious to see how does Aoshishiti.
This is another one of those fights where the matchmaking is a little bit interesting, because Aoshishiti is making his pro debut and he's fighting Ayumuga, who, as we can see here, has had 10 pro fights.
10 fights, but he does have not the best record with 3-7. And he really, you know, he's got his back up against the corner. In my opinion, he must feel a lot of pressure because he's on a bit of a skid. I think it's a 5-fight skid. And it's been a rough couple of years for his team. We see that their coach right there, Luo Tianlong, in the corner of Ayumuga. He came out. Wu Leifu is also fighting later on tonight, the same teammate. And they're reasonably similar in size. Ayumuga is a little bit lighter and is, you know, I want to say more rangy. He's not as thick as Wu Leifu. But having a guy fighting the same card when you're on the same team is a huge advantage, because you got someone to camp with you. You got someone to come with you in fight week. You got someone to go suffer with you in the sauna during the weight cut. So, you know, there's someone next to you who's got the same drive to get ready for this fight and do those extra rounds that nobody else wants to do in normal training. And I think we're going to see a good Ayumuga. I really hope he can turn things around. You know, of course, you want the better man to win, but yeah, it's always cool to see a motivating story of someone, you know, turning the tide. And yeah, I see, just pulled it up now.
He's lost his last 4 in a row, including 3 finishes. But, you know, a lot of those guys were really good. You know, Azat Bek Kadir, Yang Yishen, Hulan Batar Ali. Those are all really good guys. You know, Hu Weiwei is pretty good as well.
Kadir is so good. Having a look at the tail of the tape, you'll see that the age is 4 years difference and the height and reach advantage going to the older Ayumuga.
本场 JCK MMA Fight Night 男子重量级的复赛争夺，蓝锋选手身高175公分，臂展175厘米，体重61.40公斤，年龄20岁，来自于一格斗综合格斗俱乐部。那么今天晚上上 JCK 战决城的首秀，他就是高山宜人Aoshishiti。本场比赛，红方选手身高176公分，臂展180厘米，体重61.20公斤，年龄24岁，来自于龙陵搏击俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩10战3胜7负 ，JCK 战决城战绩7战2胜5负。他就是红方选手Ayumuga。本场比赛场上裁判白云峰。
All set for this one in the bantamweight division. It is Aoshishiti also known as Shuntao. Shuntao. We'll refer to him as Shuntao versus Ayumuga. It is Shuntao's pro debut, taking on a man with 10 pro fights. Aoshishiti Shuntao is in the blue trunks. Ayumuga is in the black and gold, and we are underway. Ayumuga really needs a win here. As you mentioned, he's on a 4-fight skid. He hasn't won a fight since January 2024. I'm sure he really wants a win on his record. And coming in here against a guy who's making his pro debut, it doesn't get more favorable in terms of a matchup than that, right?
You know they're from the same region, right? Look
Yes.
how similar they look.
Yeah, they're both from the Yangshan, and they're both of the E ethnicity.
The body type, the haircut, the nose, the face. How crazy is that? They could be brothers from another mother.
Okay, I didn't really notice, but yeah, even their hairstyle is very similar. It's like,
Whoa, they both throw big punches.
okay, clinch up here, and let's see.
Now the wrestling from Ayumuga.
Ayumuga, let's see if he can get him down.
He gets him
Scramble,
down.
but I really like how Shuntao used that. I guess we should call him Aoshishiti. That's his name on the graphic, you know. Aoshishiti really did a good job of using that overhook in the scramble to remain neutral.
He's throwing some big punches and having really good success with that calf kick. He's landed a calf kick already 5-6 times. For a guy who's a rookie, how insane is that? Again, going to that leg. Oh, Ayumuga goes to the body and follows up with a head kick of his own.
Ayumuga, you know, he's a dangerous fighter himself. And I feel like he's got to be really hungry to get the win here. So this is probably a very dangerous version of Ayumuga. But look at that leg kick. Oh. The leg kick from this.
20 years old and just putting it on the veteran, in my opinion, here with the striking.
Absolutely. Especially with those leg kicks. Those are brutal. We can see the redness on the calf of Ayumuga. Whoa. Big punches.
And that right cross is finding home.
He's dangerous, man.
And he's got that confidence of youth. Just no hesitation, just throws.
But he's not reckless, you know?
No reckless, but he's just
calculated and aggressive. That leg kick, man.
Another big.
That's going to be a real problem if he's able to keep landing those, I think.
Again. Nice uppercut left hook from Ayumuga. Ayumuga's leg seems to be okay still. Well, Ayumuga throwing punches, biting down on the bits if you have it. The mouthpiece there, just biting down and throwing.
He's going for it too, right? Both guys are going for it. They're throwing with bad intentions, trying to finish each other.
Look at this, planting and throwing.
I feel like the leg of Ayumuga is slightly compromised.
Yes.
Did you see when he tried to
look at this
circle away there? It felt like his leg wobbled or gave out slightly.
Goes to the head with the other leg. You also see him move a little bit more. Shuntao does an inside low kick.
Oh,
wow, both these guys.
Left hands connect for both men.
Yeah.
Oh, another hard leg kick. I feel like there's a high probability that this fight
to the middle.
does not go the distance.
Oh, yes, I agree with you.
Ayumuga with a leg kick of his own.
So
hard leg kick again.
Beautiful right cross, right on the button, looking for the uppercut as well as Ayumuga. He's finding some success, but back comes Shuntao.
Oh, and
digs into the body.
Hard left hook to the liver as well. Ayumuga
he looks a bit flustered there.
He does. His body language there didn't look great for a second. He's been eating a lot of shots in this first round. Aoshishiti is putting it on him.
Whoa.
Oh, but Ayumuga lands a nice combination of his own. This is a great fight.
Yeah. And not what you expect for two really rangy fighters, but they're like throwing bombs. Now Ayumuga starts kicking the leg.
And Aoshishiti just eggs him on. He's like, yeah, more, let's go. Really notice that Ayumuga really bites down on his mouthpiece. It's almost like a tell. Like every time he's getting ready to throw a big combo, he just kind of like does this like biting down.
Does a beautiful cross. Hits the cross. 2 seconds left.
That'll be it for round one. Action-packed first round.
Action-packed first round.
Aoshishiti was bringing it, but Ayumuga landed some shots of his own.
Yeah, he rallied pretty well at the end there. I thought for a moment he was busy fading, but he rallied pretty good. This young kid, only 20 years old, Aoshishiti or
不要别牵手拳，陆哥，不要别牵手拳，我跟你说的话题到，不要别牵手拳，主动摸着你。
Take a look at some of that action. I mean, we saw Ayumuga try to get a takedown here. A scramble ensued, and Aoshishiti did a really good job of staying neutral, utilizing that overhook. These guys were throwing with bad intentions throughout the entirety of the first round. We also saw Aoshishiti land a lot of really solid leg kicks.
Yeah.
These guys are trying to finish each other.
Second out. Out. Ready. Ready. Fight.
All set for round number 2 between Aoshishiti in the blue trunks and Ayumuga in the black and gold. Ayumuga's got to do something to address those leg kicks. I feel like his left leg is already slightly compromised. See the stats here from the first round. Yeah, 11 leg kicks. Those will add up. But Ayumuga with 27 strikes to the head and 13 to the body.
Oh. Yeah, Ayumuga landed some beautiful right crosses during that fight. First round, I mean.
Oh, see,
another.
That one as well.
Look at this. Ayumuga just slides back in and starts throwing. He's not happy.
Yeah, you could tell, you know, the impact of that last leg kick.
Oh, beautiful shuffle hook and followed by a big overhand.
Was significant, and Aoshishiti is really trying to finish his opponent here tonight, but Ayumuga is so tough.
Whoa. Step in and swing.
See, even there when he went to take a step, I felt like his left leg was just a little bit unstable. Did you notice that?
I have not been watching his leg that much, but maybe it's possible. I mean, he took a lot of punches. Yeah, you're right. Does look a little bit compromised, but he's still in it.
And he's a warrior. So tough.
Whoa, nice kick on the exit.
And Ayumuga, you know, he's landing some significant strikes of his own.
Yes.
And a hard leg kick of his own.
Oh, gives him a nice left hook.
I feel like there might be a slight momentum shift going on.
Beautifully done. Ayumuga gets the takedown.
And lands a nice right hand from on top as well.
Looking for a
Big
big
ground
hammer
and pound.
first, elbows.
He's past the guard here now.
Big
Big
elbows
elbows.
again. That's 3, 4,
Wow.
5, 6.
And he goes to
Goes
take
to
the
the
back.
back.
He's got no hooks in,
in.
but he's just pounding away.
Oh,
I
big
think
punches here.
Aoshishiti is hurt.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, Ayumuga can
Aoshishiti
finish the fight.
He's looking for a leg, is Aoshishiti, but not having it. But look at the damage that Ayumuga is doing.
Aoshishiti in on a takedown attempt now. Ayumuga sprawls. Aoshishiti takes the back. Unbelievable. But he rides too high, and now we're back to our feet.
Nice dump there.
Wow, back and forth action in this second round. For a moment there, I thought
Yeah, I thought the finish
Aoshishiti was done.
Yes. And how much energy did Ayumuga spend with that flurry of punches?
Great point.
Now he's got the underhook. Can he? Yeah, he's going to end up getting to the back.
Now Ayumuga is on the back again. We
He's
saw
got a nice leg trap position. Dropping
big
some
left
bombs.
hands. A warning from the referee. Big shots by Ayumuga.
Both these guys, they are so dangerous when they get
Look
in
at
good
those
position.
elbows. Big elbows, big shots by Ayumuga. He is trying to put him away.
Ayumuga looking for the finish here.
The referee might stop it.
The referee right there.
Man, Aoshishiti was definitely in danger of getting stopped right there.
Deep breath from Aoshishiti. Gets
Take it down
again. Now in full mount, is it? Yes.
If he can land some more of those elbows, I think this could be it.
1 minute, 30 seconds left. Can Ayumuga get a win? He's been a while since he
Raining
got a
down
win.
punishment from the mount is
Now,
Ayumuga.
Big elbows.
Looking for his first win since January of 2024. This would be huge for him.
What a tough kid is Aoshishiti.
Another warning from the referee. He's going for the choke here now. Can he get it?
Oh, it looks
Can
like
he
it
get the
might
rear
be
naked
in.
choke? That's
it.
Ayumuga with the second round rear naked choke.
Oh my God! Finally, Ayumuga's back in the winner's bracket. Congratulations to Ayumuga, but you got to respect this young kid, Aoshishiti, or Shentao as he's called. He showed so much heart and a back and forth, and he really was in it right until the very, very end, don't you think?
Incredible fight.
Back and forth.
The striking, Aoshishiti did so much damage on the feet, especially with those leg kicks. There were moments in the fight where I thought Ayumuga was going to fade. And then in the second round, especially when he got it to the ground, he just started doing so much damage with his ground and pound. We heard the referee warn him several times, fight back, fight back. Here he's able to take the back and sink in the rear naked choke. And man, how good does that feel to get your first win in over 2 years when you're on a 4-fight winning streak and a lot of people were counting you out. Ayumuga is back in the winner's circle, and that's a huge moment for him.
Awesome. Let's go to the official announcement. I'm happy for this guy.
My turn.
接下来宣布比赛结果。本场男子 MMA 综合格斗规则除量级复赛的最终结果为：红方选手阿玉木嘎第二回合3分59秒从背后裸脚降服获胜。The winner is red corner, win by RNC.